You got yours on? Are we ready to start and go live?
Good morning and thank you for attending. My name is Tammy Jackson. I am the Director of the Department of Safety and Permits. Also in attendance from the department is Jenny Albert, Deputy Director for the Department of Safety and Permits, and Dan McNamara, the Chief Zoning Official. Today we are taking comments on the proposed rules and regulations governing the implementation of issuance of temporary alcohol beverage outlet permits per City Council Ordinance Calendar Number 34873. That's 34,873. That was passed on March 27, 2025. These rules are being presented today per Code of the City of New Orleans, Rule Chapter 2, Section 1000, Rule Promulgation Process. Please fill out a comment card, and after the rules are read, we will call people to the microphone in the order of receipt of the cards. When you come to the microphone, please state your name and give your comments. Comments are set for 2 minutes. At this time, Mr. McNamara, the Chief Zoning Official, will read the rules.
June 11th, 2025, Department of Safety and Permits, proposed regulations governing implementation of issuance of temporary alcoholic beverage permits. Section 1, Authority. Pursuant to Section 2-1000 of the City Code and City Code Ordinance 34,873 MCS, approved on March 27, 2025, the Department of Safety and Permits of the City of New Orleans proposes the following rules and regulations relative to the implementation of the issuance of temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permits, including but not limited to regulations on eligibility, processes, and issuance. Section 2, Regulations. The regulations shall apply to new business applications for the sole purpose of applying for the issuance of a temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permit. Section 3, Qualified Business. Qualified businesses are those entities set forth in New Orleans City Code, Chapter 10. Section 4, Eligibility Requirements. To be eligible for a temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permit, the following must be submitted. 1, the department is in receipt of a complete application for the alcoholic beverage permit and corresponding occupational license or mayoralty permits for live entertainment, if applicable. A completed application must include the following: a state alcoholic beverage permit, a state B, a state health permit, C, background checks for all listed business owners as provided by the applicant from a source approved by the Department of Safety and Permits, D, state fire marshal approval, E, letter from the city council member for the district in which the subject property is located, stating their approval for the issuance of the temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permit, and F, payment for the annual permit. Section 2, this application is limited to applications for new businesses. 3, the use specified in the alcoholic beverage outlet permit application is a permitted use, valid conditional use, or valid legal non-conforming use within the zoning district of the subject property. 4, zoning verification shall be submitted for final determination of zoning approval. 5, the applicant and listed business owner or owners have not been found guilty of a violation related to alcoholic beverage sales or public safety within the previous 365 days. Subsection A, applicants and listed business owners must submit an affidavit attesting that within the previous 365 days prior to application, they have not been convicted of any offense set forth in 1, Louisiana Revised Statute 14 et sec, 2, Louisiana Revised Statute 32 et sec, 3, Chapter 54 of the Code of the City of New Orleans, 4, Chapter 154 of the Code of City of New Orleans, or 5, any equivalent offense in any state or territory of the United States. B, the applicant must submit an affidavit attesting that they have not been found guilty or civilly liable for any offense related to the sale of alcoholic beverages as set forth in 1, Louisiana Revised Statute 26 et sec, 2, Louisiana Revised Statute 14 et sec, 3, Chapter 54 of the Code of City of New Orleans, 4, Chapter 10 of the Code of City of New Orleans, or 5, any equivalent offense in any state or territory of the United States. 6, there are no open health, safety, or building violations on the property for which the temporary alcoholic beverage permit will be issued. 7, the property has been issued and has a current certificate of occupancy from the City of New Orleans. 8, an application for a manager's license for the establishment must be submitted with the completed application, or, in lieu of the application, the applicant must submit an affidavit stating that the property will not engage in the sale of alcoholic beverages until a licensed manager has been identified. 9, the proposed location does not have any open permits or violations. 10, there are no outstanding fines, fees, and/or taxes owed to the city. 11, the business entity has submitted an affidavit declaring that the person submitting the application has been authorized to act on behalf of the business entity. Business entity. 12, the location for which the application is being made has not been issued a prior temporary alcoholic beverage permit in the past 365 days. 13, only those businesses who have been denied an annual alcoholic beverage permit after submittal and payment are eligible for a temporary alcoholic beverage permit. Section 5, approval process. The approval process to receive a temporary alcoholic beverage permit is as follows. 1, submit completed application per the instructions in Section 4, subsection 1. 2, the department has 4 days to review the application and will send by day 5 the recommendation to the Department of Revenue to issue an occupational license. 3, all fees are paid via the One Stop app. 4, the temporary alcoholic beverage permit shall not be issued until a temporary occupational license is issued through the city's centralized LAMA database. And 5, the temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permit and temporary occupational license, when all eligibility requirements are met, will be issued within 10 business days. And
this concludes the reading of the proposed rules for the issuance of temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permits. We will now take comments. There are no comments in the room, nor are there any online comments. So this concludes the reading of the proposed regulations governing implementation of issuance of temporary alcoholic beverage outlet permits